All right, everybody, welcome back. Full-time nobody here. Appreciate you jumping in and watching this. We have a older box of cards today. This is the Skybox Marvel Universe 1993, and I think this is Series 4 set of cards. I've been having some bad luck with getting cards lately. I tried to pre-order and get the Fleer Ultra Superman. Something came up with my order. Then I also have pre-ordered the DC Annual 2024-2025 and was really stoked with making a video this upcoming weekend to showcase the 3 boxes I bought. But that has now been pushed out to, I think, June or July at this point. Excuse me. So we got our hands on this. It is an older set, but there are some hits that we can get in here. So what are those hits exactly? So with any of these older cards, if you're not too familiar, you're going to get a ton of packs in here. And we're going to flip this over, and I'm just going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So we do get 10 cards per pack and 36 packs per box. So this is going to be probably a little bit of a longer video. So what I'm going to do when I'm opening these up, I'm going to go a little bit slower at first just to get a feel for what types of cards we're looking at here. And probably move a little bit faster as we move through. But we are going to stop on any of the special cards that we get. So what are these special cards? So we really only got like 2 different types of bonus cards here. So we've got our foil stamped, which you can't really see because that factory sealed is all over there. But there's they're called like the 2000s, 2099, I'm sorry, foil stamped cards. There's 9 of those cards. But the major thing we're really looking at here is this Spider-Man versus Venom Super 3D card. So the 2099 foil stamped cards, they're going to come in at about 1 per, I think, every 10 packs. So with 36 packs, we should average about 3 of those. Hopefully we get some more. But really the major one here is going to be that 3D hologram Venom and Spider-Man card. So that's really the one that we're shooting for. And that is actually going to be pretty hardcore because it's 1 in 180 packs. So fingers crossed here that's something that we get. Now with this being 36 packs, like I said, it's going to take a little bit to get through, but we're going to go through slowly at first just to take a look at everything, and then we'll kind of speed up there. And there's a lot of people here that are going to be like, I don't want to sit here and watch you open 36 packs of cards, and that is totally fair. You can always skip to the end and I will go over any of the special cards that I've gotten from these packs, but let's get started. All right, so starting off with Kree. I have no idea who Kree is, but pretty cool card here. And I also, I think some of these cards are going to have that kind of 3x3 effect, where once you put them into a binder, they'll make up like an entire kind of like picture in itself. Oh, we got Wolverine here. So always very nice to see Wolverine. Definitely a fan favorite, one of my favorites as well. Used to play him all the time in the SNK versus Capcom games. All right, so we got our famous battles. So this is Hulk versus the X Factor. Man, I tell you what, when I was a kid, I used to always think Hulk could just beat up literally anybody. All right, so we have a mysteries or unsolved mysteries of the Marvel Universe. This is a pretty cool, different type of card here. One thing I know about, wrong card there, is that I think some of these cards on the back might have, if they're individual users, might have like their stats on there. So we got Techno Wizard. So this is more like a team up card for the super villains. All right. And then we've got another origin. So unsolved mysteries of the origin of Cable. So that is Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and Cable. Brood. I remember Brood, although I don't think they really talk about Brood much anymore. So I guess these cards don't have the power scaling. I was thinking about a different set of cards here, but still very, very cool information on there. Archangel, not too bad. Love the wings on Archangel there. And then, of course, Moon Knight. Moon Knight is still probably one of my favorite characters. I just love the way that he gets drawn most of the time in a lot of these cards that we get. So we've got an idea of what the basis is for a lot of these cards, or at least a chunk of these cards now. So let's start looking through what all we're getting here. So another battle. Famous battle for X-Force versus the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. X-Force, I do remember them. Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, I don't really quite remember. The Asgardians, so we do, of course, have Thor in the background, and Loki along with Odin. So pretty good named characters there. Lilith, so It's funny, I play Diablo, so Lilith is Diablo 4, so she's actually kind of like a major antagonist in that game. Magneto, of course, fan favorite right there. Awesome card. And then famous battles, we do have Thor versus Blood Axe. I don't really remember Blood Axe. Not sure who that guy is. We got the Thang, Mr. Thing here with his helmet on. I'm not quite sure what the helmet does, but that's pretty cool. Morbius, cool character, not so great of a movie, if you ask me. Shock, do not remember who Shock is. Of course, Red Skull, OG bad guy there for Captain America. And then Luke Cage. Oh, okay, so we do have stats on the back of these. Okay, so I wasn't going crazy. So strength for Luke Cage is 4. That doesn't feel right, or durability 5. The shows definitely make him seem much, much stronger. Red Skull, about regular human strength. Intelligence, fighting ability. So he's just really good at fighting. This big, overly sized suit on. All right, let's open up a couple more of these. Man, these packs are kind of, I mean, it's from 1993, so these packs are going to be kind of stuck together a little bit here, but no big deal. Man, I tell you what, opening this foil, like, it's either really tough to open or just really, really fragile. All right, so we got Dark Angel. Crystal, I don't know who Crystal is, but what is she strong with? Oh, mental powers and energy projection. All right, cool. Knockoff Jean Grey. We've got the X-Force versus Evil Mutants again. Asgardians again. Oh, Lilith again. Not the Magneto again. This is like just an exact pack. Yeah. Blood Axe. Oh man, this is literally a 1-for-1. This is literally a 1-for-1 for the last pack I just opened. Ugh. Hopefully we won't be coming across that for the rest of these packs here, but time will tell. All right, so let's start moving through some of these. I don't know if we haven't come across a foil yet. Oh, good old Captain America here, of course. Then we've got Punisher versus Ghost Rider, and that's a pretty cool card there. That is the old school look right there. Kree again. Basilisk. That's pretty cool. What makes this guy crazy? He's pretty much decent across the board. We got good old Wolverine again. Fighting ability is 7. Strength 2, I don't know. I feel like that's not really right. But I don't know. You know, what do I know? Just a card collector. Hulk versus X Factor again. Spider-Man Unsolved Mysteries. Man, Techno Wizards, Cable. Man, these packs are kind of repeating here. And Brood again. This base set is meant to be 180 cards, so I'm a little bit surprised I'm coming across so many duplicates right out the gate, but we'll just see how this goes. All right, so we got Hercules. That is, man, Strength 7, Intelligence 2, He's about me right there. Durability 7 and Stamina 6, so he's a pretty strong guy in the universe here. All right, so we're getting some new ones. Wolverine versus Omega Red. This is always an awesome fight here. Anytime I see Wolverine and Omega Red together, I wish they'd make more cards of Omega Red with some really, really awesome, information and just art on there. Of course, Ghost Rider, good old awesome Ghost Rider. We've got Bishop. Hey, we got our checklist card. All right, let's get that down here. Origin of Nightcrawler, very nice. Big fan of Nightcrawler. Motormouth. I've never heard of Motormouth. Yeah, probably a reason for it. Look at those stats. He's pretty much just a regular guy. And then Darkhawk, Unsolved, and then the Titans. Yeah, there's not really anything on the back of the Titans. All right, so different pack there. A couple of different cards again. 10 cards per pack, 36 packs. You're gonna come across doubles. You don't have any choice in that. But hopefully we start seeing some of these fancy cards. All right, Black Knight got a cool sword there. Stats not too bad. And then we've got our Darkhawk versus Evil Hawk. Pretty cool. Badoon. Deathwatch. I remember Deathwatch. I think he was in the cartoon. Stats are still kind of, I mean, hopefully he's got something special. Get beat up by Rogue over here. And then Rogue, I feel like these stats are like kind of true and kind of not. Hard to really say. Ooh, Spider-Man versus Kingpin. Now there's a good one there. Famous battles. Doctor Doom. Such a good card. I mean, big fan of Doctor Doom. Darkhold Redeemers. And then good old Rhino. And last card, just a regular Blood Axe. It's funny because Blood Axe just looks I mean, he's got pretty good stats. I mean, low fighting ability, but pretty strong everywhere else. All right, so we've got a pretty good idea of the types of cards we're going to be getting at this point. It doesn't look like we're getting much else from the base cards here. So really the major things we're going to be looking for at this point. Oh, this one's turned around. Oh, we got ourselves a foil. All right, Ravage 29.9. Let's get that on a penny sleeve here. And we'll place that up right here, but let's actually take a quick look. So that's why it was backwards. Okay, so we got our first insert, and that is the 29.9 Ravage number 3, and of course there's 9 of these. All right, looking good here. If we're getting that, something's looking good. Okay, we got good old Iron Fist. What is his stats here? 6 fighting ability, 4. I don't know what the stats really like come out to at the end of this, but Hellstorm. All right, Goddess. Okay, if her name's Goddess, she's got to have some good stats. Okay, 7 across the board. Yeah, never even heard of her, but man, some good stats there. All right, Famous Battles, Infinity War. Oh, that is a dope card. Got Adam Warlock. We got Thanos in the back there. Strong guy. If he's not strong, his strength is 6. He can't be called strong guy if his strength is 6. Turbo, Strife. And then we've got our Ghost Rider. Ooh, so Ghost Rider's just getting into all sorts of fights versus Blackout. Okay. And then another Dark Hawk. Peel these packs up, man. Peel them up. All right, we're going to start going through these a little bit faster now. So, Dark Hawk versus Evil Hawk. And then we've got, man, these are just kind of all over the place here. We've got Badoon again, Death Watch, Rogue, Spider-Man, and Kingpin. So kind of the same as last time. Doctor Doom, Dark Old Redeemers, Rhino. Yeah, man, these are, like, it's one thing to get similar cards or just, you know, like duplicate cards. It's weird to get complete duplicate packs there. It's kind of an odd, feels like an odd situation there. All right, what else we got? So we've got Hercules, Wolverine versus Omega Red again. And then, yeah, Ghost Rider. Ooh, Bishop. Yeah, we already got Bishop. We got another checklist down here. Nightcrawler again. Motormouth. Yeah, so these are just like, again, it's just exact copy packs. I don't know if that's like how I'm feeling about that exactly. But let's see what all we got. Oh, here we go. Another 29.9 because it is backwards on here. And so we have Tiger Wild. No idea who that is, but very cool card. So let's get this into a sleeve. So that is now, you know, they're 10 or 1 in 10 packs. So that just tells us that that is number 2 that we've gotten there. So let's roll through. Slayback, Molecule Man, Wild Hearts, and then we've got Captain America versus Crossbones. I do remember Crossbones back in the day. War Machine. I always really loved War Machine. Silver Sable, Beta Ray Bill, Cardiac, and Fantastic Four versus Secret Defenders. I'll tell you what, Secret Defenders, look, you've got Hulk, and you've got Spider-Man, and you've got Ghost Rider, and it looks like a Wolverine Claw. I'm sorry, Fantastic Four, but I don't think you're coming out on top on that battle. Just Ghost Rider alone is going to do some numbers on you, according to his lore there. Oh, okay, so we are looking kind of good here. All right, so we have Deathstrike on another 20.99. Maybe this means I'll see that super secret, super special hologram card. Man, fingers crossed on that one, everybody. Nightcrawler again, good old Motormouth, Silver Sable, Titans. Ooh, we got Beast. And then we're looking at Loki, Warlock. Oh, there we go. Carnage versus Spider-Man. That's what I'm talking about. And then Captain Britain. All right, perfect. Only 1,000 more packs to go, guys. All right, we're gonna move through these though. What else have we got? All right, we got a Cobweb, Yeah, Silver Surfer, my guy. Cable versus Strife in the famous battles. Phoenix, very awesome. Firestar, Shatterstar, remember Shatterstar? Wolverine and Sabretooth, awesome card there. Sorry, flying through some of these really cool cards. Invisible Woman and more. Yes, I'm like 100% sure we put these together into like a 3x3 9 set over here. So had to get these bad boys into a binder, and we got ourselves another checklist. All right. Everything's backwards. Let's swing it around. Ooh, all right. Vulture 29.9. All right, so we are sitting at 4 of the 9 so far. That is not bad. This is, I don't know if this is good in regards to maybe we will actually get that, that card here, that, the Venom versus Spider-Man or not. All right, so we've got Face of Doctor Doom, which of course doesn't even show the face. She-Hulk. All right. Death Metal. All right, yeah, Black Knight again. Then we have Wolverine Omega Red, the Big Heads, Ghost Rider, and Bishop again. All right. I'm going to take these out of the box at this point, since we kind of know what the box looks like. This is a lot of packs. I am not complaining that there's a lot of packs, because I think I got this for like $100. I am not complaining. Plus, a lot of these extra cards I can either give to, give to people, sell an extra set, whatever it might be. So can't complain. All right, good old Iron Fist. This is a different Iron Fist card though. Another and different Silver Sable, Hellstorm, Goddess again. We do have our Infinity War card again here. Strong guy who's kind of not strong but strong. Turbo, Strife, and then the Ghost Rider famous battles, and then Slayback again. All right. So let's fly through these. I was going to turn around and get another $29.99, but hey, is what it is. All right, so we got Night Stalkers, Daredevil, Proctor, the Proctologist. All right, Dead Zone. Sleepwalker was always a cool one. I never really seen him in anything, but cool looking card there. All right, and then we've got a new one here for the famous battles, Executioners, or Execution Song. All right, and then we got Havoc and Namorita, who is, I think, either the wife or sibling of Namor. All right. Anything fancy here? Well, we do have, ooh, Spider-Man vs. Venom. So that is a very cool, that's not the one we're looking for. It's not the special one, but still pretty cool. Spider-Woman, and then we've got Shock, Night Stalker, Demo Goblin. So we're getting some newer cards that we haven't seen before. Ooh, Wolverine vs. Venom. That is a cool card. Very nice look there. And then Tiger Shark, never heard of. Punisher, of course, we've heard of Punisher. Dark Angel, and then Crystal, which I feel like that's probably just her normal name. All right, we got 2 stuck together packs here. That's fine. We'll just rip this bad boy open. We're gonna do both these packs ripped open here. Go a little bit faster since we are getting a little bit of time going here. All right, there's a bunch of packs over here on the side. So we're just gonna mush these together. Ooh, Mr. Sinister. Was always a fan of Mr. Sinister. We have Spirits versus Venom, or Spirits of Venom. Okay, very nice. Deadpool. That's a cool Deadpool card right there for sure. Elijah, Guardian. We've got Doctor Strange versus Dormammu. Very nice card there. Iron Man. Ooh, Origin of Wolverine. Weapon X right there. That is a cool card. Doctor Strange, Hobgoblin, Molecule Man. Then we've got Wild Hearts. All right, War Machine again. Another Dark Man. Got a lot of these Dark Hawks here. Beta Ray. Nothing crazy here. Terror Inc. Haven't seen that one yet. And I don't think we've seen Death Metal. All right, so we're getting some stuff here. We're getting some things. Just splitting these up. I'm going to do 2 packs again. Maybe I'll do more, hey, whatever. We already kind of know what we're looking for, and I already know what I really want out of these, so we'll place that down. Since these are all stuck together like taffy already, let's pop these all open, just run through them. I do wonder if the hologram card that we're looking for is going to be, if it's going to like be obvious in the card itself, or if it's really going to blend into the rest of the cards. Now it can be with some of the newer cards. When you get a special card in there, like it's kind of obvious within the pack that it's a newer card or a special card. I have just a pile of packs over here. It is wild. All right. This is a good chunk of cards here. All right. What's first up? Hey, this is a new one. So, 6th member of Infinity Watch. No idea who that is. All right. Black Axe. Another Wolverine Origin. We've got more big heads. Storm. All right. We got Siege. Man, they really do just turn these things around, don't they? All right. Black Hearts. Quasar. We've got another Ghost Rider. Oh, versus Lilith. That is a new one there. Nightcrawler. Very nice card. Thanos. Yes. Thanos. Great card there. Hey. Awesome War Machine card there. And we have Scarlet Witch, the old school looking Scarlet Witch there. Rhino, what was that? Rage, good old Venom, awesome. We've got Punisher and Jigsaw, Namor, She-Hulk, Bloodseed, Black Knight, Micromax, never heard of him. Ooh, Wolverine and Cyber, I don't think I have that one yet. Spin these around again. So we've got Wonder Man, Cable. All right, so we're pretty much just kind of repeating, except for Dormammu, Spider-Man, Hulk versus Hulk there, Gray Hulk. And then we've got the Fate of the X-Men. Who is that stomping on him? That boot looks like either Apocalypse or Mr. Sinister there. All right, Nomad, Death's Head, Ghost Rider versus Blaze, another new famous battle. All right, Origin of Ghost Rider. Yeah, Ghost Rider is the man. Very cool card. Boom, boom. Thunderstrike, that's just Thor. Just lying over there. Just making up names. All right, Blaze, I'm just going to kind of fly through these. Ooh, Cyclops. Cable versus Deadpool. Very cool card there. I will show that at least. Let's fly through the rest. Beast we've already got. Hulk, very nice card there, of course. Loki, Warlock, Famous, Carnage vs. Spyman, already got that. So really we're just looking for like fancy cards at this point. Sabretooth, ooh, awesome. Silver Surfer versus Morg, Vernas, Doc Samson, Mr. Fantastic, Wild Pack, Thor, Galactus. Galactus is kind of a PC for me, and he's kind of a personal favorite. I came across a pretty cool one off the Panini anthologies that I end up holding on to. Let's see. And base cards here. Oculus. Oculus is kind of funny to me because I just think of the headset, the Oculus. All right, we are looking at just a handful of packs here. No hologram yet, but we do have a number of packs left. And I am wondering, with all the duplicates I've gotten, and there are 180 cards, man, this is rough. Gosh, it would really suck if I got like all but one base card, because typically in these you're going to get the base cards and then also like a bunch of duplicates of your base cards. So I should be able to finish out the whole set here, but the amount of duplicates I've been seeing, I don't know. But again, if you've got 10 cards per pack, 36 packs, it's 360 cards, meaning that like you, theoretically, if you got one duplicate of each card, you would have the entire set at that point. So just ripping all these open here so we can make this a little bit faster for everybody. And you know what? I'm going to make it even faster, and I'm just going to rip open. Oh, these are falling into the sink almost. All right. Since we are getting kind of far into the time here, let me see a cool Gambit card there. My thoughts on if we're going to get a hologram card are kind of waning here because I'm not seeing anything sticking out. But one thing I will say about these cards are that the corners and everything of these cards are really nice looking. One thing I've been running into with some of the newer cards, like the annuals and stuff like that, I've gotten, corners are just not looking great in general, so it gets a little rough there. All right, opening the last 2 packs here. You can sit here just staring at my arm. Last pack here, and let's just hope that we can get this super awesome hologram. All right, let's grab up a chunk of these cards here and start seeing what we've got. See, we got any more 2099s, a Spider-Man versus Juggernaut. I love Spider-Man, but I don't think he wins that one, guys. U.S. Agent, man, I remember him from the video game back in the day. Falcon, Wild Thing, Cersei, Daredevil, and Typhoid Mary. Oh man, oof. I don't know if he can fight against typhoid here, because he's vaccinated. All right, Crossbones and Captain America. Got a lot of the same ones here again. Beta Ray Bill, Cardiac. We have that famous battles again. Doctor Doom. We got like 3 or 4 of those. Terror Inc. All right. Just kind of flying through these guys. But if I come across something cool looking, that one's always cool. But that's not the one we're looking for. Flying through, flying through, flying through. Nothing, and nothing more. Oh, we got Apocalypse there. Thor vs. Loki, I don't know if we got that one yet. Human Torch, Drax. Splice, another Daredevil. Boom, 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 boom. All of these I think we already have. Mr. Strong Guy again. All right. And then we've got Ghost Rider vs. Blackouts. Moon Knight, Cobweb. No more specials just yet. Please, please have the card I'm looking for here. Nothing yet. All right. Last pile. Hoping for some good luck here on that very, very fancy hologram card. But I don't think we're going to run into it, but let's keep our spirits high here. Another famous battle. Iron Man, Origin of Wolverine. Man, getting a lot of these. Just very, very hardcore repeats. Oh, War Machine. I don't think we have that one yet, but that is an awesome looking card. Rhino, Venom. We already got this Punisher again as well. And then, man, this is... I think we hit all our luck in the first opening packs, guys. Like, these are all normals at this point. I don't think we have X-Force. Oh, no, we do have that one, Brotherhood of Mutants. Oh, what do we got? Oh, that one just fell through. But that was Warlock versus Man-Beast. I don't know if we have that one yet. Oh, guys, it's not looking like I'm going to get that hologram card. Man, tell you what, I was really, really hoping for it, but I'm not even... It's not even looking like, just looking at the sides of these cards, that I have anything that's hologram. So, Beast, Hulk, Loki, Warlock. Yeah, these are all just base level cards. Red Skull, Cage. Yeah, we already got these. Man. Yeah, so we kind of struck our luck on all those opening cards, on all those first cards. So let's look at least what we got. So we did get 4 of the 9. I'll just pull these up here. So these are really like the inserts we got. Man, I was really looking forward to getting that one, but we did get Tiger Wild. That is number 9 of the 29.9s. We did get Vulture, number 2. We got Ravage, number 3. And then Deathstrike. It is very odd that they didn't put like a 29.9 version of some of the more like wanted characters, but hey, you know, it is an early 1990s set. It wasn't quite as gambling and selling heavy as it was back in the day, but we didn't get the one we were looking for, guys, but we got some pretty cool cards here. I'm going to sort through all these, make sure that I hopefully have the entire set that I was hoping to get. But I appreciate you sitting in if you sat here the entire time. If not, and you skipped to the end just to see what we got. We did not get the hologram, but Who knows? Maybe I'll be able to snag one up on eBay for a good price, and then it can join my other holograms from my Fleer Ultra 1995 set that are also super cool. But guys, I don't know where the next box is going to be. I'm going to try to get my hands on some of the Fleer Ultra Superman. Again, the DC cards are not coming in until a couple months from now, so we'll see what comes up, and then I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great one. Like and subscribe.